This video is about traveling to and through Mexico on the bus lines, about SSI and SSDI payments and being able to be out of the country and in Mexico, about disability and handicap life in Mexico with a service dog, and a little bit more. So you stay tuned. Welcome to Life in Huatulco, and this is a rerun. It's been re-edited, and it has a lot of good information about life in Mexico too. And any prices here do not apply. So let's get to our video. And my name is Cindy, my husband is Fred, and we do videos about daily life in Mexico, moving to Mexico, and retire in Mexico. Now, this is going to be a question and answer video. The question that I have right now, I will answer it to the best of my ability. But I need you to know that I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a notary public in Mexico. I do not work in immigration. I am only giving you my experience, the strength I've had, and the hope that I have for you if it is your desire to live full-time or seasonal in Mexico. Hola, Cindy. I would like to go and visit this summer. I live in Eureka, California, where it's always cloudy, LOL. But I have a problem. I don't like planes at all. I wonder if the buses are safe to travel in Mexico, and if I can rent a little studio for me and my grandson. He's 12 years old, and I'm hoping you'll get back to me. Thanks a lot for the things that you do for people. God bless you abundantly. Thank you so much. We receive all blessings we can get, and prayers too, guys and gals. So I wrote her an answer, and I would like to read it to you. So you need to look up www.ado.com and then .mx for Mexico. Though that's the bus line that I know that I've always used. There are many bus lines. There is an amazingly large hub in Mexico City. Now, yes, the buses are safe, but you need to have some precautionary information, okay, on how to have a better trip. I think it's great that she's traveling with a young boy or another person, because one doesn't know who you're going to be sitting beside, and those are long rides. I have intentionally purchased 2 tickets at a time so that I can stretch out and enjoy both seats. So anyway, I want to tell you, like, when you're using ADO, that's normal transportation on a good bus line. I would call it like Greyhound, but Greyhound can be risque and iffy in some cities, especially where they have the bus stations, because they're in the old parts of town that have now become infiltrated with lower class addiction areas. So that's why you got to watch out with a Greyhound. But with ADO, it's not like that. ADO is continuing to update all of their stations, their bus stations, and they have the best of foods that they can offer, depending the size of your city. Fred really likes to eat and have hot chocolate in the ADO stations. But there's Uno. So you would spell that U-N-O, Uno. And that's the very best of the ADO line. And they actually have recliner chairs that are amazing, and you've got your coffee and your tea and your peanuts and your pillow and your blanket. And they're usually for overnighters and for executives. You know that they've got to go do business when they get to Mexico City in the morning, for example. Or they're big companies in Monterrey, and they got to get off the bus early in the morning in Veracruz and do their presentation. And then the other one is called Haley, and that means GL. That's all. It's an ADO bus, and it'll have a capital G and a capital L, Haley. And that's a very good bus line too. You will enjoy that. They actually put you like in a capsule. You don't see the bus driver And you don't have to listen to the movie going all night. You can have earbuds that they'll give you if that's what you want to, but the rest of the people are allowed to recline. They have some kind of a rest thing that comes up for your legs. Individual bathroom for male and female. And so that's Hey Ellie. If you will, book and you can go online and see if they're available. If you will book your seat at the most 2 weeks ahead, boy, do you get a discount. You really do. I'd say it's a third off, and so that's worth it. Now, if you're using your discount INSAN or Inapon senior citizen card, discount card, then you can't have both, okay? You can have the discount from booking ahead, or you can get your discount for being a senior citizen. To my knowledge, I could be wrong. So I don't know what line you would take from Tijuana. I know that a couple of our guests that came to visit Huatulco, they did go through Tijuana. They walked across. They have a name for that walkway gate. And the bus station, they said, was within walking distance of the gate in Tijuana, the bus station in California, the United States of America. And then they went through and got to the bus station. In Tijuana, would I walk to a bus station? No, I would take a taxi. I absolutely would. Nobody really knows why every person in Tijuana's in Tijuana. There's so many iffy reasons to be in Tijuana. So why play around? And in Spanish we say, don't do something with good intentions that could look like bad intentions. So you don't need to be walking around Tijuana. Okay? So you get on your bus and you try to go to Mexico City. You get to the Mexico City. You do, and then you can come on into, it's about a 14-hour trip, I think, from Mexico City to Huatulco. I don't know you'll have to look how far it is on the other side of Mexico City, but I think it's further. Yes, you can come on a bus, okay? And, but here's what I want to tell you. Now, each time you're on the bus, somebody's going to come on, and they're going to have a camera, and they're going to take picture of everybody. That's just Homeland Security. Don't get bent out of shape, please, and demand your rights, okay? They're checking who they know if there's a person that's not supposed to be on that bus or in that country. They know who to look for. That's their job. Let them do it, for Pete's sakes. And then when they stop, you say, "Puedo ir al baño, chofer? Puedo ir al baño? Puedo bajar un rato para mis piernas?" Okay, so I'm going to repeat it and write it. Puedo ir al baño? May I go to the bathroom? Puedo bajar un rato por mis piernas? May I get off the bus a minute to stretch my legs? And do it. You need to do it. You need to buy 2 electrolytes each day. Every bus station should have them. And every bus station that's major has an OXXO not far from there if you're able to go to an OXXO before you board. But you need 2 electrolyte drinks a day when you're traveling on a bus, because you can't drink a lot of liquids. The restroom situation is for real. They have restrooms, but you don't want to really go to some of those restrooms after they've been on the highway 6 hours with a lot of people going to them and being shaken on the highway and hit and miss. So you want to control, not drinking a lot of liquids. So have some electrolytes. Don't do the whole trip in one shebang. You need to stop and save up and get yourself a very clean, nice hotel for the night. Okay? You can do that. Right next to a bus station, there are more hostels and pensions, but in Mexico City, I wouldn't think so. But we do know, don't we, that you can go to the bus station probably at the airport. And we do know that you can walk around there, you can eat. They've got the capsules that are in one of our video, or you can find a hotel near, and all the airport hotels have shuttles, free shuttles to them. So if you're just going by bus because you don't like to fly, but you can't, then you probably can afford a hotel. And you need a good night rest. You need a good hot meal, a nice shower. Do not do that in one shebang, okay? So it says carry toilet paper. Wet ones are not easy to find in Mexico. Bring your wet ones. You need 2 extra blouses. Now this is, you can check luggage, of course you can, and label it very well. Put flowers on it. Put something on it that, man, that's yours. And lock it. You don't have TSA, you lock it. But in your backpack or on board, you want 2 extra blouses or shirts, a little bag with a hand towel, and a little hotel size soap. So you want 3 baggies, toothpaste and toothbrush, splash cologne, male or female, your meds, your medications. You need a hand fan. And if it's a guy, just get a little, if that's going to be embarrassing for you, okay, fine. Get that little battery fan. You can find them usually in the candy department in the bus station for kids with a little battery fan. A neck pillow. Do not think you don't need a neck pillow. You need a neck pillow. Body cream, flip-flops, dollar store flip-flops, a light jacket. Some of the bus drivers have it freezing in there. There's snowflakes. And others, you're just so hot, you think you're going to pass out. So that's up to the driver, and you're stuck with it. So be prepared, okay? Earplugs. Yes, earplugs. You'll love me for it. A fanny bag, and it's going to be safety pinned to you. The fanny bag will be safety pinned, not to you, to your clothes. Don't pin it to yourself, okay? Cindy said. Chargers. Yeah, you want your battery pack for your phone, your charger cords. You want to make sure, I can't imagine how many times I've said this to people and written them, spent hours in the middle of the night emailing this to people, and they don't do it. I'm going to try again. You need to put WhatsApp on your phone. I don't care if your phone's from Japan, Hawaii, or Alaska. You put WhatsApp on it. Every time you get a new SIMS card with a new number, it immediately connects, and to your friends too. Got it? And that's the way we communicate here. You need a Western Union app with your register on it. You register and make your own account. Log in to Western Union and you connect your bank to it. Do it and make sure it's on your phone for emergency. Just do it. Just do it. Okay? You don't know when an ATM is going to be broken. You don't know when somebody needs to send you money or you need to send them money. You don't know when you're going to be out of town and it's time to pay your landlord in the Yucatan. You send them a Western Union. Got it? Okay. You need 5 Mexican pesos and 1 Mexican peso coins. You need a collection of those because that's what you use to go to the restroom. And you can even take a shower. I think that's 10 pesos. It's safe and it's clean. Okay? I do take my own little hand towels and stuff like that. Okay? You need 2 little plastic bags in case you... Did you watch our Spanish class? Well, you need 2 bags in case you need to upchuck in a motion bag. Okay? You need pants with giant zipper pockets. Pants so you can put your cell phone, your passport, your toothpaste, your toothbrush in that big zipper pocket, okay? And you need a sling bag backpack, not a purse. Roll your purse up and stick it in your luggage. You don't need it right now. You need a sling bag. They call them a ball bag too. And they're not easy to buy in Mexico. So that's what you need for your bus trip. Yes, you can go on a bus, okay? I'm going to read a wonderful comment that was in our Facebook. And you really do want at least once a week to look at our Facebook. We are a community of kindness. Okay, so this is a comment that was there. Listen to this. It's really good. It has to do with government checks monthly, okay, from the United States of America. The main difference between Social Security Disability, SSDI, and Supplemental Security Income, SSI, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, is the fact that the Social Security Disability, the SSDI, is available to workers who have accumulated sufficient number of work credits, while SSI disability benefits are available to low-income individuals who have neither worked or have not earned enough work credits to qualify for SSDI. SSI benefits will cease for a citizen or legal resident once he or she is outside the United States 30 days. You can go read this in our Facebook page. And this was posted June 19, 2019. And you'll find a lot of things there. So the reason that I read that to you is for the next question, okay? And the next question is, I use a power wheelchair and a service dog. How accessible are grocery stores, etc.? Well, inside the grocery store, there at our Chedraui, we have in the restroom, there's one stall for wheelchairs. Yes, we do have them. And I've seen them in the ADO bus stations. We do not, but you have to bring your own wheelchair, okay? Service dog, I've seen dogs in Chedraui, not running around, but a service dog, absolutely. How accessible are the grocery stores? Okay, and I don't know where you would put your groceries while you were shopping, unless that's a basket set up on your wheelchair, okay? Is it difficult to find low-cost first-floor studio apartments in a safe area? Absolutely. Everybody wants the first floor. They're taken, you know? If it's condos, the first floors go first when they're buying them, always. Actually, they cost more. First floor is going to be hard to get even in an expensive condo. And then if you want a first floor studio or room, we do know one gentleman in our area, Bajías de Huatulco, that has them once in a while. And with him, by golly, you can say, okay, it's not going to be ready till February. And you can send your deposit and he will hold it till February for you, because that's prime stuff, first floor. Now, even though it's first floor, she says here, if there is just one step into the apartment, that can be worked out with a small ramp. And where we live, actually, the guys have put together wooden ramps so they can put their motorcycles in behind the gate at night. So yeah, you can have ramps of wood, but who's going to get out and put it there for you? And will the landlord let you put a ramp on? Because usually they go right to the sidewalk, so everybody's going to be tripping over your ramp. So yes, it's difficult. Not impossible. It's not impossible. If you are patient, guide you to people to look, because how on earth are you going to, in a wheelchair, go to a hotel, and then how are you going to be walking around and biking around looking for an apartment? You're going to need some help. And there are some first floors, but I don't think they're going to be, that one gentleman has them, and they're almost 5,000 pesos a month now. But they include most utilities, and he's a wonderful landlord. But yeah, they're difficult. And even those, I don't know if an electric wheelchair can go that far to get to the grocery store. And he's close. So it's difficult. Let's see, I would like a place as nice as yours, because I would be by myself full time. And then she said, I receive SSI disability, which I guess means SSID. I guess. I'm not saying. She said, I receive SSI disability. Now, from what I just read, if it's just SSI, that's enough. Be careful, because you only get 30 days out of the country. But if it's SSID, SSI disability, the way she wrote it, of $776 a month. Well, that's pretty tight. That's very tight. Personally, I would try to live near the border, and there are some great opportunities there. Or I would find somebody to be a roommate with. Get a 2-bedroom apartment and share, and some of those apartments are 3-bedroom, and just take care of each other. That's what I would do. I would either have a 2-bedroom apartment and share the rent, and so you could have a more affordable place that way, or I would try to live near the border so that you could, the rents are much cheaper there. They're much cheaper there than they are in Huatulco, because it's a resort area.
That's it. Be sure to subscribe and share and hit like to help our channel out. Will you be booking flights, hotel rooms, or a cruise? Use our link below to help us out. Do you need to be able to read your mail while you're living in Mexico? Do you need travel insurance or health care insurance in Mexico? Would you like to book a live chat to answer your questions? Check our links below.
Life where?
Mexico!